Hi folks, this is Chris Voss from the chrisvossshow.com, the chrisvossshow.com. I spend all my day talking with clients, doing one-on-one consulting, teaching them how to enjoy Twitter, Facebook, set up their social media, army, et cetera, on for their business and companies I SEO for. One of the two popular items I have I'm going to review here, because they're fairly simple and they really can make it so you can enjoy Twitter much more often, and they're very popular fixes that I seem to be doing for people. And you may have heard of people getting in what's called, or referred to I should say, is Twitter jail. It's usually when their API runs out and they can no longer Twitter, and they're kind of blocked out for an hour or longer. Now, what the API is the API is how many times a third-party application, not the Twitter website itself, but a third-party application like Tweetdeck or your iPhone applications or whatever other applications you're using, CSMIC to access Twitter. The API is how many times they can pull information from the twitter.com website to bring it to the application you're currently using. Now, they can pull up to 150 times an hour. So if you see here, there's a 94 out of 150 for my Chris Voss account. Now, on that means that I can pull, I've got like 90 polls, I forget what it was there a second ago, 90 polls before I run out of polls for the hour. So I have 150 polls I can do in an hour. This tells me how often it's resetting. So I'll show you how I tweak this here. We'll go into settings, so if you click your settings box. Now, one thing I do want to show you, I turn off the show notification window and the play notification sound. I get so much volume, it's pretty incredible. So maybe if you're smaller, you don't have to do that, but to me it's just annoying, it slows down the machine, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the two things I teach my business clients to always make sure they check: hide previously loaded updates after restart, and hide previously sent direct messages after restart. These two items here are really important. The reason being is because you can come into TweetDeck, answer all your replies, answer whatever direct messages maybe you have, and you can close it out and come back later. Now, if you're having some conversations, maybe late in the evening and the afternoon, everyone's chatting, it might be good not to close and leave and come back, et cetera, et cetera. Normally, I hop on, I check messages, I see who I'm talking to, and then I leave. And what's great is it goes in and erases everything I took care of, kind of like you did that task list, Chris. So when I come back in, I know that I'm not going to be answering people's conversations I've already answered before. And obviously, I probably have a lot of conversations with people given my size. So if you're smaller, you may not need to do that, but it's really up to you. And a lot of people don't know it's available. Now, this is the Twitter API tab button. If you click on Twitter API button right in the middle, and hopefully you leave it there in the future builds, you can adjust the Twitter API limit, how much you want this thing to ping Twitter to pull your information and thereby affect how many times you can keep online, have conversations without ending up in Twitter jail. Now, these slide back and forth. So you've got your all friends. That's usually the big stream that you see. And when you see the big stream, I don't pay too much attention to the big stream unless maybe I'm walking my dogs or I'm really bored in the bathroom or something. I don't know. So you want to keep this at least 1%, 1 or 2%. You don't want to have it 0 because then you won't get anything. But I don't pay too much attention to that feed. You can see over here it's only going to pull every 20 minutes and 41 seconds. So it's not going to waste a lot of my API pulling MLM and Donald Trump crap. Now, my mentions are very important to me because these are conversations I'm usually having with people, or people are RTing me, retweeting me. So I have this turned up all the way to 100% and pulling every 24 seconds. Very important to me with conversations. I love it when people chat with me online. And so I really want to make sure that I talk to those people when they want to talk to me. Now, DMs are another matter. Now, depending upon your experience with your friends, not a lot of people DM me stuff other than the auto-follow responses where people say, thank you for following me, and blah, 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 check out my website, et cetera, et cetera. Those are all pretty much automated, so I don't much waste my time with them. I've tried responding to them and no one ever responds back. Now, every now and then someone will DM me something, but usually my friends warn me. They go, hey, I sent you a DM, I have a private conversation, can you go see it? So I keep my DMs turned down pretty low. If I think I'm going to see something, then I'll pull it up. If not, I'm not too worried about it. Most of my friends talk to me on the mentions. So you can see by doing these adjustments here, I keep my total API about 104%. Now, your total API is set, if your total API is set above 100%, this will cause you to hit the Twitter API limit. We suggest keeping your API lower than 100%. Now, I don't usually come in and spend a whole lot of hours in here. I just come and check my account, see how things are going, see how everyone's doing, talk to some people using the afternoon or evening, see who's chatting, respond to people, et cetera, et cetera. Then I might come back in about 15 minutes and see who else is talking to me. So this is a great way to turn things down. If you find yourself timing out with Tweetdeck and using up their API, this is a great way to adjust it so that you don't have in Twitter jail, as they call it, very much. Okay? Simple idea. I hope you like the next. Be sure to check out my one-on-one counseling, my webinars, my ebooks, my training videos, all that good stuff. I guarantee you, you'll have a much better time with Twitter. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you, and go have an awesome day.